Welcome back to episode 26 of Defeating Weekly. I'm your host, Craig Olson, author of Defeating the Unbeatable, and we are now into week 3 of our 10-week series on things that require no talent. If you've missed out on any of the previous episodes, including last week's, please check out the Defeating Weekly channel on YouTube as well as on Facebook. You can find it as well. As I stated in previous episodes, this concept of things that require no talent is something that many people have shared, but I feel that it's very crucial for us to understand these things, and that regardless of skills we already have, the talents that we've already created, there are things we can control. We often keep ourselves from doing better due to the excuses we make for ourselves. However, by implementing these 10 things that require no skills, we can make a huge change in what we can accomplish. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in with the third thing that actually does build off of last week's episode of work ethic, and that is effort. Being an athlete my entire life, I was always comparing myself to others and trying to better myself to reach where they were, or to stay better than them. I knew this couldn't happen in games, so I was required to find other time in order to get better. This required me to put in more time and effort to reach those goals. Throughout my career in each sport, there were always people that threw the ball harder than me. They ran faster than me. They were stronger than me. They could hit a ball further than me. They just had more talent than me, whatever it may be. So I had to find new ways to keep improving and to better myself. And this is where effort came in, which required no talent. It was just my drive to be able to get better. And that was my opportunity, was by putting in that extra effort. Putting effort in is something that isn't always visible. It can be, but if people are trying to improve and get somewhere by putting the effort in, is typically behind the scenes. This requires a person to have that inward drive and motivation to get better each day. This is very similar to the concept of the 1% improvement each day that I've talked about in previous episodes. This is not to say that effort, though, is never visible. We have all been told at some point in our lives that we just don't seem to be putting in the effort, or you put in great effort today. Being a teacher, I see this every day where students don't put in effort. Some it's because math is hard for them, or because math's always been easy for them, or they just don't get it. But there's always those students who do put in that effort. And while they may begin the year not understanding math or just hating it, they work hard and they put that effort in and overtake those whose math skills maybe have been way better than theirs, or just enjoyed math from the beginning. So putting that effort in is huge for those students, and they see the benefits of it tremendously. And so here are some action steps that I came up with that can help you in putting forth more effort. So number one, if there's someone who's successful in what you're trying to accomplish, think about what they may be doing, observe what they're doing, and use that as motivation to put in that extra effort to beat where they are or to achieve what your goal is. Number two, track your progress in what you're trying to achieve and look for that 1% improvement. That 1% improvement is going to help push you to put forth more effort and be successful. And number three, recognize that your effort will not always be noticed initially by others, but they are your goals. So you know that you're putting the effort in order to meet those goals. I'm going to leave you again with a quote, just like always. This one comes from The Rock. He states, success in everything will always come down to this: focus and effort. And we control both of them. Effort's on you. You put forth the effort, you are going to see those benefits. I hope you have a great day and defeat the week.